What's up guys, welcome back to another video, hope you're all doing well today. Today we are back at Flackwell Heath, and this was on Easter weekend. It was on the Saturday, I believe, and we got blessed for a change with actually a very hot day in the UK. A little bit dusty throughout the day. The track was a little bit choppy towards the end, quite hard pack in some places, but still a good day nonetheless. I suppose the whole plan of today again was just to put in some solid laps, just kind of work on my fitness a bit more, see how it goes. There is a very interesting moment halfway through this video, which I'm sure is the reason you clicked on it in the first place, because of the thumbnail, and it just goes to show that you should always be looking ahead. It's the most important thing, and I just feel like throughout the course of the day, I feel like my speed is improving still, and I was trying to work on corner speed a little bit. It's still not great, still not amazing, definitely a lot more comfortable on jumps though than I was literally two rides ago. So I feel like I'm coming a long way in a short amount of time, and I'm just going to try and keep riding as much as I can, you know, just to build that up a bit more and give you guys some more exciting things to watch and look forwards to. I have, however, been told, which I completely agree with in these videos, that I talk a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do is just kind of let you listen to the video kind of raw, you know, listen to what my engine's doing and stuff like that. Hopefully you don't hear me breathing too much inside my helmet. And I'll just pop in back and forth at different points of the video, so enjoy the raw engine noise, and I'll check in with you shortly. So you might also notice that the camera is a little bit more shaky than it has been in the last video. Reason for this is usually I run like ultra wide view on the GoPro 8, and I've done it again. However, this time I turned the stabilization off, because the more stabilization you add, or the hyper smooth, whatever you want to call it, the more it crops the video. And off the back of the last one, I wanted to see more of the handlebars slash front mudguard as well, so I tried turning it off this time. It's a little bit more shaky, but you'll have to let me know on what you prefer. If you prefer this video, so you can see a little bit more of the front end, or if you preferred last video where you can see a little bit less, but it's a little bit smoother, because I feel like coming into some of the corners, you can see obviously the shake going into it over the bumps and stuff. Let me know if that's okay, or if you want it to be adjusted, and I can change it for next time I go. I do really like the angle that I've got here, by far it's my favourite one of well, this is my third kind of GoPro video that I've done. It is my favourite out of the three, so interested to know your thoughts on that. Do let me know, as I'm always trying to improve this content for you guys. And right here, God knows how, I'm sure you guys have had it before, managed to get dirt in my eye. What's the point of goggles if you can still get dirt in your eyes? I have no idea, but you see, I'll take my goggles off, shake it out a bit, and that session actually got red flagged. Someone went down and hurt themselves, so that was the end of that one. So coming into the next session, I had no other plans other than just go in, put in a couple of solid laps. However, this is the section where the drama happens, and from the title, you've seen, it's just always look ahead when you're riding. You never know what's going to happen. There was quite a few red flags throughout the day, and granted, most of them were in the beginner group. I'm in the intermediate group right here, and I think the reason being is just where the track was drier, it was just a lot faster than last time I went when we had no issues. So I mean, the jumps have been refaced, so they send you a little bit higher than they did last time as well, and I think with the newer guys in the beginner group, it might have just been a little bit too much, or they might have tried going too fast. And I think there was a good maybe 3 or so red flags in that group. Only one in ours got red flags, which was quite nice. So not too many disruptions on my end of things. But yeah, it just goes to show, just keep your wits about you. And we are practicing at the end of the day as well. We're not in a race, so no real need to push above your limits. We all do need to kind of get up and go to work the next day. If it was a Sunday, obviously it's a Saturday here. But yeah, when I go to practice days, I just try and pick a couple things to work on. But at the same time, I'll never kind of go outside of my boundaries too much, just because at the end of the day you're not racing for anything, you are still practicing. Maybe if it was a race it'd be a slightly different story, you might want to push a little bit harder, but that's just my opinion, you know. And actually this is the lap. I can see the guy up in front had the little incident, so I'm going to stay on here. And to be fair, this Flackwell Heath marshals very good, very quick with their flags. They'll pull out a yellow or a red flag as soon as something bad happens, and you'll see. So these 2 jumps here, you hit this roller, kind of hit the next tabletop nice and easy. From the tabletop to the next jump, you're kind of committed at that point to hit it. So I always look ahead at this point to see what's going on, see this guy kind of loop his Larry, instantly slam on the brakes so nothing bad happens. And that was a bit of a bad crash there. I'm guessing he just got out the back of the bike and then just looped it. Without being too disrespectful for him, it was quite interesting because this was session 3 of the entire day, and he'd got there just before this session started, so he'd missed the first 2 sessions, turned up, went out, and that was like lap 3 or so, I think, that he unfortunately looped his Larry, and went home after that. So a bit of a tough day for that guy. So I don't envy him whatsoever. I saw him walking around holding his ribs afterwards, but thankfully it looks like he was able to drive home. You know, didn't have to go off in an ambulance or anything. But that right there, I was quite happy with myself, to be fair. When I'm coming up to these big jumps, I always try and look far ahead just to make sure everything is all good. And luckily I saw him kind of getting it a bit wrong, slammed on my brakes before the wave flag even came out. But the session before this, someone crashed on that exact same jump on the landing, and there was a red flag on that jump and the jump before, but some idiot still decided to send it and landed on the guy's bike and went down himself. So just always keep your wits about you. You know, it is a practice day, you always have that awareness about you as well, and everyone will go home a little bit safer. You know, that is how accidents happen, when people aren't kind of not following the rules, if you know what I mean, but just being a bit oblivious to what's around them. So just always look ahead, and yeah, I'll let you enjoy a little bit more. And then coming up to my final session of the day. So unfortunately so this was session 4 out of 3 for me, and the first 3 I felt pretty good for the first maybe 3, 4, 5-ish laps, and then as usual, you know, the arms go. It was very hot on this day as well, so I did get tired a lot quicker as well, and I was pulling off before kind of the flags came out to say, you know what, your session's over. But this one, I really wanted to just go out and do the whole session, and I do slow down a lot towards the end of it. But really for this one, I just want you to kind of, so this is lap 1, I'm on now, so I just want you guys to see kind of how the whole session goes for me. There's no cuts in this one. I think I do cut the video off towards the end just because it was getting a little bit lengthy, and I do have just one close moment in this one where I kind of get on the limo in the air because I'm kind of dipping the front end a little bit, and that was the only real moment of the day, which I'm quite happy with. I always like going home. Everyone likes going home in one piece. But yeah, that'll do it from me. I will let you kind of sit on board for the rest of the video. I think there's maybe like 3-4 minutes or so, and if you enjoyed it, please do drop a like. It's really appreciated, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely rest of the day wherever you're up to, and enjoy the rest of the video. Catch you next time. Peace.
sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want. I got salt.